Hello. Hello. Okay, that's good. I have no idea what cars they even have on here. Ooh, Evo 4. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to spread the good word that the stream is on. And Doggo's having fun back there. I'm gonna move the camera down just a little bit, though. Just very slightly. That way you guys can see the wheel. There we go. Greetings, everybody. Oh, that was loud. Hello everybody, we're going to be doing some car reviews of the cars in Gran Turismo Sport McLaren VGT. Some of these cars I don't even know. I know Gran Turismo isn't doing the Vision Gran Turismo cars on here. That are like the cars that like automakers make for the game, but they're not actual cars, they're like concept cars, but for just specifically to this game. Like that BMW VGT looks really cool. The Tomahawk looks cool. 1,000 horsepower, which is insane. 2,000 pounds, which is abnormal. Same in the McLaren VGT. I've never seen that one, and I don't remember seeing that one. I really don't. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. We are all good now. Almost good. Sorry. Now we're good. Alright, so I'm gonna go through actually. I don't know where you buy cars in this. Gran Turismo Sport. DBR 9. Yeah. Mazda. Of course, Mazda, yes. Brand Central. That's where we want to go. See what brands we can get our hands into. Want to see that DB9 RS though, or DB9S, or I already forgot what it was. All right, let's see here. Where is it? DBR9. Excuse me. That was really sick. I feel like Gran Turismo Sport did a really, really good job of this game visually. I've never actually used the wheel on this game before, so we're gonna find that out and how it goes. I'm sure it's gonna be good because the DB3S, what? That's $10 million. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I think it looks so cool. Little old DB3. And the V12 Vantage, of course, with the GT3 car. V8 Vantage. Aston Martins are really cool. I don't mind them. Lewis Hamilton. Oh, and then he has his own channel. That's cool. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton. Killing the game in Formula 1. That's for sure. I gotta move these wires out. Probably not gonna be using the shifter for this game. I don't think it really has shift support. Probably could, but I don't really feel like clutching. I know it sounds weird for me who drives a manual every single day. It doesn't feel like using a clutch. Sometimes it gets that way. Sometimes. I gotta do controllers. I don't have Thrustmaster. I have the G29. Yeah, I don't think there's no MFD controls. I don't know what that is. Select MFD minus plus. All right, easy enough. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. All right, cool. So let's dive into what cars do I have again. I gotta look to see which ones we can do first. Let's see here, R32. I have like 3 different R32s or 2 R32s. Of course I'll do the Impreza. That actually sounds just like my car too. That's really funny. They got the sounds in this game right though, for sure. That sounded exactly like my car, which was really funny. Like literally to a T, that was my car. So they definitely got their sounds up from previous games. Previous game sounds weren't the best. So we're gonna do sport medium tires on both, and then we're gonna test these out, test the car out itself, and see how it drives. I know arcade, I can just do my own custom like race or time trial. Yeah, let's do time trial. Hello, 2 people who joined. How are you doing? I have Dragon Trail, Kyoto. Tsukuba's like the basic one that everybody always sets a record on. But Willow Springs is a good course, but I wonder, yes, they do. They have the Horse Thief Mile, which is so good. We'll do it during the daytime. No, let me get my garage cars. I have my Subaru picked for a reason. Of course, manual. I gotta shift with these paddles, though. I can't use my gears. I don't think this game does the gear support. It might, but I don't know. Somebody just texted me. And there it goes again. Starts and sounds exactly like my car. Alrighty, let's get this. I'm not actually going to probably set up any parts of these cars. I don't really feel like I should. I don't know why traction control is on for this car. It's all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, but I don't. But yeah, I won't really set up anything. I'll turn traction control off for the cars. That's about it. I'll keep them as normal as I can for whenever I get the car, whenever I buy it. I haven't actually touched this as far as I'm aware, but we'll give it a go, see how it feels on in the game compared to obviously my car in real life. Even though this is the iteration of the WRX STI back in '99, and my car is the first generation, so we can do a comparison between old and new to some degree. Oh, I need to change that camera. How do I change that camera? Oh, what's the... Okay, there it is. Alright, cool. Alright, well, we just dove right into it. I'm gonna have to increase the brightness. It's a little dark. And I think there's a way to increase... Oh, wait, man, settings. Video settings? There we go. Just a little bit more. Let's do that. Do some of that. Alright, so we'll get a quick feel. So of course, the main difference about this car and my car, I believe this one has the EJ22T, and it also has a higher rev point than my car. It revs at, let's find out actually, at 8,200 RPM. Mine revs at 75 max. But this actually feels pretty close to my car. I do have to get used to driving on this game though, because I am definitely not used to it. Does it really want me to clutch in for these shifts though? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, but just curious. Oh, okay, if I clutch in, it goes into neutral? Oh, okay, so I have to, oh, that's odd. That's a little odd, but why not? Even though I'm messing up everything in this game right now, because I haven't really played this one before. I won't really clutch in because that's just a neutral, which shouldn't really just go into neutral because of that, but I don't know why. But yeah, this car actually does feel pretty similar to mine in some aspects. I can't, whoa, okay. Off-road we go. And by no means am I the racer in our group, obviously. I'd say Reese is probably a much, much better driver than I am. I told him to try this out, but he didn't. There we go. Really getting into it. Making these tires work. Sliding about. Understeering. So let's try to go for an actual lap time. See if we can get under a minute. Whoa, did not mean to do that. We'll do that on the next lap. Oh, there's my ghost. Oh, into the dirt we go again. My ghost is kicking my butt. Come here, ghost. I got you. Guess I don't got you. I don't got you. You can actually feel everything in these wheels, and it's great. I overshot it trying to catch the ghost. Of course. I need to reset myself here. There we go. Doing a lot better now. Alright, now the Ghost is definitely behind me. I really want to see if I can get under a minute with this car on this track. I feel like I'm going to use this track as a reference point for setting lap times for the fastest cars that we can get. Obviously, I might have to use a longer course or a bigger course to actually set off some other cars that probably aren't like this car, like short gear ratio. I mean, it's probably not going to be as fair, obviously. And that understeer is just absolutely killer on this car. Gotta like feather the throttle on it, for sure. Nope, get out of the dirt. Don't hit the signs. There we go. I know I can get under a minute with this car. I'm sure I can. But I mean, this simulation, Gran Turismo Sport, has definitely come a long way compared to its predecessors like Gran Turismo 5 and 6. If they do another one, I'm sure it'll be very good. Man, that tire skill is killer. There we go. No, I almost got under a minute. Oh no, I just cut course. But I totally got almost under a minute. Dang it. I am not the best driver in this group. Oh no. Overshot. And I'm like kind of cutting in a little hard too. But it's alright. It's been a long time since I've used this simulation rig. Even though it's not the best rig. Of course. Always better ones. Oh no, don't get in front of me, Ghost. No! Alright, let me change the camera really quick. See if we can get like a full view of this car. Because I mean, this car is actually... Oh, I hit the handbrake. Whoops. My mistake. What are these options though? I want to know. Oh! I can change the balance and everything, huh? How do I do that? Oh! Oh, that's cool. So I could make it a 50-50, 45-55. I can make this thing completely rear biased if I wanted to. That's cool. But then again, this one does have the DCCD, so it doesn't surprise me. So let's make it 50-50. No traction control, no brake balance. Let's see what 50-50 does. Probably get way more understeer for sure, probably. Cut that in completely. Way too much, of course. But let's see what it does. Get away from me, Ghost. Cut in too hard, but that 50-50 definitely does help a lot better than probably the what was it, 35-65 or something like that. Come on, power. Ah, I did it again. Oh no. Oh! Well, didn't expect that, to be honest. But actually, I kind of did. I am not the best driver at all. Dang, that Ghost literally flew out of the gate hard. Nope, there's that understeer again. Come here, buddy. Come here, Ghost. drive literally powers through. Even if you do break traction somewhat, it powers right through. It's absolutely a monster, this car. I'm telling you. Subaru definitely did right by this car back in the 90s, for sure. I mean, I'm super glad I got one of my own, obviously. But still, I mean... Turn! Oh, okay. No turning. Alright, well that's excuse me. I don't have coronavirus. Let me see if I can get myself together here. I'm going to put it back to... how do I do that again? Oh, there we go. I'm going to put it back to... What was it, 4060 or 3565? I don't remember. I think it was 4060. I think. So my best... I don't think it was supposed to do that. I don't know why it does that, but it does. I don't think it... Look at all the damage I gave my Subaru. Is it doing it in the game? It's not... It is moving like that in the game. That's crazy. No worries. I'm gonna do a quick, like... slow around, and I'm gonna go for it on this lap to make an actual lap time. So hopefully I can get under a minute. I'm really hoping for under a minute here. So we'll see what happens, to be honest, because I'm not really sure anything's going to happen out of this under a minute thing. Here we go. Alright, stayed somewhat on the gravel, or not the gravel, the blacktop, excuse me. Come on, I can do it. I can do it under a minute. Even if it's a high 59, I can totally do it. This car can definitely do it. It's just I am not a great guy. I messed that up. I'm not a great driver at all. So, I'm gonna have to definitely redo that. I might have to change the camera again to this. I wish I had project cars like actual face camera, like that looks into the corners and stuff, because that camera is really, really good. Well, I got that high 59 I wanted, but I cut that last part of the corner just to do it, so I want to see if I can actually get a 59 without cutting the corner. Because it's not, I'm purposely cutting the corner, just I'm not slowing down at all, and I'm not purposely doing it, you know? So we'll find out if this car and I can get it together and do it. I've only been driving this just, for not even 10 laps, and sometimes practice makes perfect. Of course. So we'll see if we can muster up the skill and the power to do it. I need to stay on the course and not get off the course. This last corner was good. This one right here, the one that I kept flying off of. Yeah, if that was like a 50-50, I could have totally slid around it. But it's alright. Almost full lock all the way over. Yes! Alrighty. Upper 59, or well, mid 59 actually. And I almost didn't go off course. I did go off course in this first one, but... Jesus. Alright, well, thank God it reset me, but still. Thank God. Overall, I think this car actually handles pretty well. The all-wheel drive system does work. Let me actually put this back to 50-50 to get a full effect on it. Course map radar. Let's do course map. And I'm gonna see if I can try to make this thing do some all-wheel drive power slides throughout. But we'll find out. I mean, it's definitely front heavy. You can kind of tell when you brake going down a hill. It definitely wants to just lean all the way forward. I think that's with most all-wheel drive cars, though. They tend to be front heavy anyway. But overall, this car does feel really tight and really good. I mean, granted, this is a simulation game, which you can't really judge, obviously. But, I mean, this is basically really close to my car, and it does feel about the same when I'm driving it. I actually haven't thrown it around corners as hard as this before, but I can assure you that it does have a very similar feel to it. And the understeer is definitely the same, because I did understeer one night before. Oh, boom. Jesus. But, yeah, man. Oh, okay. Thanks. I wish I had the pink badge, though. I really want that pink badge. Oh. This is why you should pay attention to where you're going. Maybe that's why. No, it just kind of understeers hard while trying to power slide through. So if I actually put it back to all the way 35, 60. Oh, come on, I was on track. Almost does it. I mean, it's kind of hard to make it do it, especially on a course this tight, but almost there. Even with the e-brake being pressed, I can't get it to slide. This is all-wheel drive. I mean, maybe if it had more power, but still. No. All right, let's do a donut. All right, that's cool. That's cool too. This car is not that bad. Not that bad at all. Maybe I should do Tsukuba Circuit instead of Willow Springs Horse Thief Mile. I'll do Tsukuba Circuit for drifting, this for setting lap times. So right now, the fastest lap time for this car, after 13 laps of trying to get used to it, is 59.578, which I'm going to write down here momentarily. I think I can also save the lap time on the game, but who knows. Did I get rid of my ghost? I don't even see it anymore. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can get rid of it with the up button. Okay. Maybe it does pay off to actually... I keep thinking like this is an e-brake. Hello, person who joined. How are you? Oh. Okay, bye. They probably saw all the skid marks from the Subaru and then got discouraged and left. Oh, hello. There we go. There we go. Alright, how to get a dip in. Oh, nope. Had to get a dip in on the dirt, but I still made it happen, which is good. Oh! And on that note, let me write down, where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Let me write down this lap time really quick, because, let's not do this. That was actually really bad. I'm probably gonna get some flack for it. Who knows? Times GT Sport. And what is it? 1999 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. What was this? Willow Springs. Horse Thief. Wow, I spelled thief wrong. 59 578, and that's actually without going off track, maybe a little bit into the corners, just slightly, but still counts, I'd say. So that one's number 1, and so we'll find the next car that we'll be doing. Alrighty, next car we're doing. Best time, 59.578. Not, I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm going to consider that not bad because that's under a minute. What was the Sector 1, lap 7? Was that the fastest Sector 1? Okay, so that was the fastest Sector 1, and the third lap 13 was the fastest Sector 2. And so that's when I got the best lap time. So if I put those two together, I'd probably be at, what is it, 59, 2, 59, 3 or 2, something like that. Hello. Alright, now we're going to go on the next car. And whoever is in here, I'll let you guys choose which one I got between the ones I actually have. I can probably buy a couple ones more if you guys want. But you guys may choose the next car that we're going to be checking out, seeing how it handles, and driving. Meanwhile, we take a small intermission. R32. There's one vote for the R32. I don't think I have one that I haven't really messed with. I might, but I don't know. It's a loud noise outside. Do I have an R32 I haven't messed with? I might. Don't know. Yeah, because I messed with that one that has 373, so I don't think I messed with this one that has 303. I agree. So we're going to go back onto the time trial. See if we can beat that Subaru time on the Horse Thief Mile. Willow Springs is a great course. I really wish... Actually, we probably will drive there one day. Let's do morning. I just select... Stop making me select a car if I've already selected a car, man. Alright, so that does the ranking leaderboard, so I don't really have to do anything. Cool. So the WRX is at 59,578, and it did drive pretty well. We will be doing sport medium tires as well because we want to make it, you know, similar. Similar? I can't think of the word. I really can't think of the word. Oh well, you guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. Yeah, there's no differential, manual gear, fully customized. No, let's not do that. I don't know, because they do have classes in here. I think conditions. Yeah, same conditions. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't think that these two cars are N300, N300. So in the same class. So these two cars are in the same exact class. So we're going to find out as well if this R32, the handling characteristics in the game is obviously can translate in real life, because we have both these cars anyway. Slight differences, but I mean they're overall the same cars. So it's -1 to the rear? I don't understand that. Oh, that was really weird. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's just because of the Subaru option that was on there. Okay. So it doesn't let me really mess with... There's no driver controlled center differential on this thing at all. But let's get it going. I know this thing should handle better around the corners versus the Impreza. It might catch the same, obviously, understeer. Gear ratios are completely different. So whereas I could probably take corners in second gear on the Subaru, I'm gonna have to take corners in this car in first gear. Oops. I wish I could use the Subaru Ghost. That'd be pretty cool. Granted, they're not the same car, but it would still be pretty interesting. Because this car really, nose first, you can tell immediately always wants to go in already into the corner as soon as you turn it. It's actually very responsive to the steering input versus the Impreza. The Impreza is a little, I won't say aloof, but it's just not as sensitive compared to this monster GTR. So look at that, 101 already set and we weren't even trying. So it should be able to break that 59-second barrier that Subaru had already set. This GTR definitely does feel really, really good going around these corners. It definitely wants to nosedive headfirst into it, and then the tail end then comes around as you're already exiting the corner, which is really good. I messed up the braking point there, but it's still holding it pretty well. I'd say this is definitely like I already got a better Sector 1 time on this car than I did the Subaru, and I was having more trouble with it. This car definitely feels a lot better than the Subaru, except for that. See, look at that. As soon as you want to brake, that tail end just comes right around, so you actually have to watch your braking points on this thing when you're going. And I already beat the Impreza time. Okay, caught some dirt there, but it's alright. The Impreza caught The Impreza caught dirt too. And I'm not really used to driving this car, and I've already set a faster lap time. That's how you know this thing is an absolute track monster. Like, not even joking. This thing can really, really tear anything apart. Even on today's standards, this thing could probably still tear apart some cars if it was set up properly. Maybe even stock too. Because I mean, this is completely stock as is. Granted, I'm sliding around on some corners, but still. And this is obviously a simulation, and I'm not the best driver. But I'm sure under the right driver, even stock for stock on some cars, this thing could probably beat some of the newer cars. Oh, I can't turn. There's that dreaded turn. There we go. It's alright. It's alright. Ah, so close to a faster Sector 2. Sector 1, excuse me. Let's see if we can do it from inside here. Ooh, that glare. And the ghost made me slide too. For some reason I thought the ghost was an actual car. Don't know why. I really don't know why. That glare really distracted me. I'm trying to left foot brake while holding it, but it doesn't work really. In fact, it just made me understeer even more. This is definitely a front-heavy favorite car for sure, as you can tell by the turning characteristics of the vehicle. I'm sure I'd probably be able to see it better than this camera angle. Sounds great though. It's a great sounding car. I'd probably have no problem getting this thing to kick out into some corners, to be honest. Better Sector 1 time. Oh no, 0.85. 0.085 actually. I was like, yeah, better Sector 1 time, and then it's just like my ghost comes out of nowhere. Better Sector 2 time. Close. I didn't mess up that first sector. There we go. This thing definitely has a ton of power, especially for a 90, what was it, 94? I think that has a ton of power. This thing handles great. It was definitely one of the better cars that Nissan ever made. There we go. There we go. Better lap time right there, set by the R32 at 7 laps, and I messed that turn up. And I won't turn. I'm braking cars left and right like I'm a Mustang. Sheesh. Maybe I should drive the Mustang next. I think there's a regular Mustang in the game. I could be mistaken. Could be mistaken. But we'll find out. So far, I've only been doing all-wheel drive, all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, whatever cars. So I mean, it's worth a shot to figure it out, right? So we'll probably do. Actually, you know what? I think I've set a pretty good lap time on this thing. So far, can I cut the? Oh, I can't cut the course. All right, whatever. Let's go on to the last car. Probably this might be the last car I'll do for today, and we'll see what happens, of course. Yes, 58.819. Daily workout. Huh. That's funny. I set the best Sector 2 time prior to that last lap, and then I set the best Sector 1 time on that last lap. That's great. That's good, though. 58.818. Not bad. Not bad at all, I'd say. So let's find one more N300 car that I have. Preferably not all-wheel drive, if I'm able to find one. If that's not an N, that's an N200. And 400 Evo 10. That Nova's an N700 class. That's crazy. I have a Focus ST, but that's front wheel drive. I'm looking for a rear wheel drive. I don't think I have one. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, let's go into the... Oh, no, wait. I do have a rear wheel drive, but it's an NSX. So, should we do the NSX or should... Actually, I'm gonna check the NSX. RX-7. Whoa, I was reading the wrong car. Why is that NSX and not RX-7? Wow. Let's see. Let's check the American cars though really quick before we choose the RX-7. This is the only rear-wheel drive N300 that we have, and it would kind of go with the Japanese JDM Legends of the '90s kind of theme that I guess I really wasn't intentionally going for. Oh, that's sick. So there is no, and their only N300 is that. Well, it does the Mustang Mach 1, but that's super old. And like Chevy. Because I know they keep adding new cars in this game. Like a lot of new cars in this game. Like constantly. Sorry, I keep getting like emails. Yeesh. It's listed as an N500 and 300, but it's a 1969 Stingray. And then the Z28. Well, I'm assuming that America doesn't have an N300 in this game. But who knows? We'll continue going to Doge. Yeah, and 700 Hellcat. And 300 and 300. I love that Viper so much. It's my favorite Viper, I swear. That's a cool one too. But that's just my favorite Viper right there. And so is this one. This is a really good Viper too. I like that Viper a lot. Alright, so Dodge doesn't have one. Infinity, even though it's technically a Nissan. They only have the Vision GT. Okay, cool. Vision GT concept, that's the only thing they have in there. Chaparral. Which will probably be the 2J and the 2D. Oh, no, they don't have the 2J and the 2D in here. Forgot. This isn't Gran Turismo 5 or 6. What is this? Fittipaldi EF7 VGT. That thing looks sick. I need to do all the VGTs in one stream as well, because those are interesting cars that really aren't. Ooh. They're interesting cars that aren't really released to the public. I accidentally hit back. I agree, doggy. Well, I'm not buying that. That's an N300 though, but it's still like almost at 60. Like 30 years too old. I think that's the only one they have there too. Tesla. Let's see if there's a N300 Tesla. Nope. GRX. Why is that a GRX? But it is really doesn't have that great of stats. Wow, Tesla's weighs 4,500 pounds? Holy moly, that's a lot. I didn't think they weighed that much. I thought they weighed like 35 or 3,700. Firebird Trans Am, one of my favorites. Man, I miss old Firebirds. Jaguar. E-Type. N300 group. Alright, you know what? We're going with the RX-7 because I'm just taking too long to look around. Way too long to look around, actually. So, RX-7, here we go. Yeah, I kept reading this NSX for some reason. I don't know why. Really don't know why. Now, this is the only car I actually haven't driven in real life, so I can't really make a fair comparison. But I'm sure I could make like a feel, like not a feel comparison, but like a feel example out of it for sure. Ooh, I like that color. Yeah, I'm spending some of these points. Yeah, some of these color shifts are really cool in this game too. I definitely like that, for sure. It looks pretty cool. Red, yellow, green. It's a really interesting color. Alright, now we're gonna set the last lap time in this car to see which of these 3 JDM Legends is the fastest. Even though this is kind of like an 02, but it was made back in 92 anyway. So it's it's a little similar, but just newer. Just a little newer. A little bit, you know. I'm gonna make sure I didn't really do anything with this car though. I don't think I have, but it's always worth double checking to make sure, because I know I didn't do anything. We checked the GTR and the Subaru, so we can check this one as well. This game is so like beautiful too. It's a really, really good looking game. Alright, let's check here. Yeah, I reduced the weight. No. How much does an RX-7 actually weigh? Well, it says weight ratio, reduction ratio 100%, so I mean, and the power ratio is the same too. Let's just make sure though. Yeah, it's in the curb weight. Yeah. It's about right. Cool. Traction control off. Sport medium's on. I'm gonna just hit reset to default because I don't really want to. Okay, cool. That was messed with. Reset to default. That was messed with. Reset to default. All right, cool. Reset everything to default if we can, obviously. Putting that actually to 0, but yeah. Alright, here we go. This thing is set back up to normal. See if we can beat 59 or 58 on this thing. But, of course, we're gonna have some practice turns and stuff in this thing. I can immediately tell you, this thing definitely hugs corners for sure. It definitely took that corner faster than the Subaru and the GTR did as well. That's what rear-wheel drive does. Getting the tires all heated up and warmed up. So I'm definitely going to have to be a little more careful with this. It's easy to be carefree in an all-wheel drive car, but you obviously have to be more throttle conscious of a rear-wheel drive car because you don't want to obviously spin out, give it too much power, or anything like that. You definitely have to have better throttle control, which I don't think I have, but we're going to find out after a couple laps here and see if we can maybe set the bar properly, you know? Ah, I touched grass, or dirt. I didn't want to touch the dirt. Yellow flag. I just noticed that yellow flag too. Now, as far as I'm aware and remember reading about this car a lot, this was definitely one of Mazda's best cars. Not the best, but one of their better cars that they made from factory. It was definitely a balanced machine that I can't seem to control for some odd reason. But and I'm turning and it goes straight into the dirt. That's cool with it. I'm cool with it. It looks really good in front of you though, that's for sure. Now, yeah, I do remember reading this is one of the better Mazdas that they made. I'm unsure if that was a biased article that I read a while ago. But this definitely does feel very, very balanced compared to the last two cars. Now, I'm not saying those two cars are bad by any means, but this just feels really right. This just feels good. Even though it's off of the simulator, it just feels nice. If I can learn to drive better, obviously. Going from an all-wheel drive car to a rear-wheel drive car definitely, like, you can definitely like tell the difference here of what I'm used to driving. And there's yellow flag again. Definitely gonna need some practice driving this car first, for sure. Thank you. So far, it's looking like I'm not going to hit that under minute mark, but that's all right. I can definitely throw this around the corner for sure. It definitely dives in as well to the corners like the GTR does. And there's a little tone to tell you when to shift, which is very interesting to have in this car. Literally beeping at me to shift, which is very interesting to have in a car like this. Which I do have my TV turned on a lot, so that way it doesn't catch on the mic. But I definitely hear it. And this thing just feels really, really nimble too. I did not get a better sector one time compared to the GTR as far as I'm remembering, but I'm not too far off of at least the Subaru, which I'm still obviously trying to get used to this car as well. Turn. I'm really trying to set a good time right now. I'm like so focused on not talking at all, and it kind of sucks. But it's okay, because I'm sure I could set a very, very good lap time with this car. I know I can, because this car is actually a really, really good car. And I don't want to disappoint people by making them think, oh, he drove that car but got a really horrible time, it must be a bad car. No, these cars are all great in their own respectful rights, obviously. Because this RX-7 can definitely corner like hard. Come on, get a 58. 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 Ooh, I think I beat the GTR. I think I beat the GTR on that. Huh. Was that headlights? Oh, is that the... Oh, no, 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 no. No! I'm trying to go forward. Oh, that goes backwards. Whoops. Oh, the X buttons for headlights. I was like, why did the headlights just pop up? Sorry, got a little distracted. But this car really is a phenomenal car, I'm telling you. Too bad I can't get like the full experience with this, with like in a real life one. I wish I could, because I've loved these cars ever since I was growing up, as you can obviously tell by my car choice. Couldn't find a RX-7 that was imported that wasn't like beat up, you know. But the way I obviously take care of my Subaru, it probably would have blown up by now anyway. Not trying to say anything bad about myself, but I am, as in some videos you might hear coming soon, that I'm a very neglectful owner. I don't intentionally neglect my cars. It's just many other things pop up and I forget about it, unfortunately. But it's alright, because it hasn't blown up yet. Thank God. hold it, hold it. Yeah, holding it. Man, this thing is a beast. Especially on mid to high speed corners. This thing absolutely... Oh, I messed that up big time. But this thing actually dogs hard on some... Okay. One wheel peeling it. This car is too good. I'm just saying. I was holding 90 through that corner that whole time. Or almost that whole time, actually. But it did a lot better than the GTR. I had to go, I think, 85. The Subaru I went about 83. I think. I'm trying to remember exactly. I'm sure you guys will probably watch this stream again later and, you know, be like, oh, you went this speed or something. You know? Okay, well, my stand just moved. Didn't expect for that to happen. It actually scared me. Don't know why it moved. I wasn't pressing down on it. Okay, there we go. Didn't expect for it to do that, but it did. I feel like I can go for a 57. Oh, I almost got a better 58. Oh no. Ooh. Huh. The damage is pretty real on this game because I did crack that headlight, or the tail light. Which is why flip-up headlights are so cool, because you can never crack your headlight if it's flipped down. Just saying. I'm just saying. I think that's good for this car. Let's hit that that hill. Oh. Alright. I think we're good with this car. I mean, I probably could have gone for a better 57, but it was pretty good. Who is this? Zane? Yeah. I wish I wanted to get it. Sorry, I'm responding to one of our friends on Twitch. Whoa. Too many messages at the same time I'm reading. I meant to say I'm responding to somebody on Instagram. Wow. So that is the best time. That was the best sector 1. I was actually really close. Really close to the better time on that last one, but it's alright. I think if I had the two combined sector times, it would probably just be, what is it? It might have been a 57. No, it would have been a 58. A low 58. It's alright. It's alright. Let's see here. Oh, you received a gift card. Oh, what am I gonna get? Am I gonna get that Lamborghini? Oh, hey! I got the Super. That wasn't a Lamborghini. That was a Ferrari. Oh my god. Oh, the FT1. Excuse me. The FT1 Gran Turismo. Cool. I'm cool with that. That thing's pretty cool. Let's see here. Dr. Mopar. I like that name. Let's look at this car that we just got really quick, though. Wherever it's at. Unless I already have it. I do have 2 S1 Quattros. Don't know why, but I do. They have the Atenza in this game. That's funny. I don't know why, but it shouldn't be in this game. Unless it's actually really good. We'll try that next time. We'll try that one next time. Am I missing it? I know I'm blind. There it is. I was about to say, I know I'm blind, but I'm not that blind. Hello, extra person. Gift card. I just want to look at the car. I'm not driving. Jesus. I think this is what the Supra was supposed to have been. I mean, the Supra's cool now, don't get me wrong. But I think this was the concept car for the Supra when they first announced that they were intending on remaking the Supra. This thing is nasty, though. This thing looks absolutely sick. And I do wish they actually made it a real car, but unfortunately they never did. It'd been a very, very cool car for sure. Look how sleek that looks. That thing looks absolutely just like a monster. I mean, I can see where the Supra now actually adopted some of the stylings for it, but if they made that the actual Supra, oh my god, it'd have been absolutely crazy. Is there another? I know there's one more, I think. I like how they do these like landscapes as well for the cars. The way they do it in this game is absolutely crazy too. Man, that thing looks really good. Probably drives really good too. Yeah, I think that was the last skate for it. What's the mileage exchange? I know the mileage exchange has cars on there. The Hellcat safety car and the F6. Whoa, Alpha FC. Why did I say F6? Jeez. Oh well, it's alright. Let's see here. I know they have the Beetle GR3, which I do want to drive. I think that's a cool looking car. Considering that the Beetle's no longer here, but it's alright. I'm thinking about doing the R34, maybe, to end it off, but actually, let's do the Evo 4. Sounds good. I think I can also check other people's edits of the cars as well. I think I have to look for it though. Search Mitsu. Wait, can I just look for the car? There we go, specific car. I was like, can I just do that? Like Mitsubishi Evo 4. Let's just look really quick. Is that it? Oh, 20. I was like, why am I not changing pages? There's really not many Evo libraries. Maybe I'll just do this one. Or maybe that one. I think that one is the add to collection. I'll definitely keep that in the collection. I think that's the only... I think that's what they used back in 94 when they did... Or 95 or 96 when they did the car for Rally. I could be wrong. But I don't think I am. I think that's what the one they used. But it's alright. Because we're going to set one more lap time while talking about how well this car is. Hopefully it's good. I think it's good. Let's do a time trial. morning time, of course. Here we go. Manual, of course. Hello, extra person. How you doing today? Alrighty. Let's make sure. So the RX-7 is the fastest lap time that we've got so far. Reset to actually make that 0 off, of course. Sport mediums as well. We've been doing mediums this whole time. Reset to default just to make sure everything's normal. Active yaw control. Let's see how well that rules with this course. I'm sure it'll probably be good for this course, maybe. But for some reason, I feel like it's just going to be bad. Because it just keeps the acceleration going throughout the corner regardless of... it throws traction, and it's hard to explain. I don't remember exact specifications of it. But it's alright. We're at the set lap time of this Evo. So let's get a feel for it. Feels a lot lighter for Evo than I thought. But then again, it's only a video game, and I shouldn't really be talking about it feels light. There's that active yaw control kicking in, holding that acceleration through the corner. It feels underpowered, though. It really feels underpowered. For an Evo, it shouldn't feel like that for an Evo, in my opinion. Evos tend to have power, but it could just be turbo lag. Of course, everybody knows Evos are notorious for turbo lag and horrible turn radius. It just feels really slow. It feels really sluggish. Surprisingly sluggish, actually. I used to own an Evo, and it definitely didn't feel like this. It's good going downhill, that's for sure. It probably just has underpowered probably for uphill. I would assume, at least. Not too bad for a first lap, though, 1 minute. There's that active yaw. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Definitely threw me into there for sure. See if you can do some drifts with it. No. No. It just feels really, really slow going up the hill. Even the Subaru didn't feel like that, which is... I'm assuming it might just be the difference in weight. I didn't actually look how much this thing weighs, but I know the Impreza doesn't weigh a lot anyway. At least mine weighs about 2,500 pounds, give or take. I don't know how much of a difference is between the first generation Impreza, the WRX at least, versus the latest, or the last of that chassis, the GC899. So I'm not sure exactly how that one's supposed to weigh. But I'm sure I'll check it out here in a little bit anyway. Alright, well, I'll just... trying to outbrake my Ghost. I messed up my brake point. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I caught some of that dirt. Just threw me right into the corner. Now I just gotta get used to how this car drives. I am definitely not used to how this thing rides at all. It just feels really sluggish, and it shouldn't feel like this. I don't know why it feels sluggish to me. Maybe it's because I drove the RX-7 first? Maybe. Because that RX-7 was fast. Oh yeah, no, it just keeps going straight. I literally have to brake on that. I can't, like, you know? I thought I could literally probably flick it in, but it just doesn't even turn. You give it any sort of gas and it just wants to go straight the whole way. I'm assuming that's because of that AYC. No wonder why they consider Evo's a straight line missile and not much of a quarter machine anyway. I mean, me, myself, not everybody else. Come on, turn. It won't turn. I'm really just trying to set the good lap time here. I want it to be at least somewhat even, or at least in the 59. Because I know it can. This is the rival to the Subaru. It's got to be able to set a 59. Come on, throw me around. It won't throw me around the corner. This thing really doesn't want to. I've never seen a car, or like felt a car that doesn't want to turn around the corner, not turn around the corner. I don't even understand how I set that first lap time, because I can't. There we go. Come on. There we go. No, grass, no! Definitely slowed me down a good bit. I messed that corner up really bad. Oh, hey, there's my ghost. I was wondering, I was like, where did it go? It was behind me for a minute. Cut in on that corner, but still. Just wouldn't want to turn. I kind of had to. Still won't turn. It won't even turn. I'm not even like, I probably was full throttle, but I didn't feel like I was. Man, I am not a fan of Evos anymore. It just won't turn. Maybe it's just how the car's set up. I don't know. I don't know why it just doesn't want to turn. Okay. Holding it. There we go. Got in front of the ghost. I can set a good time. I should be able to set a good time now. Another fast sector 1. Can't turn in hard enough. Can't. Come on. There we go. Rock it out. Should be able to get a 59 at least. Yes. I think I beat the Impreza. There you go, Evo. Oh no, you don't, Evo. Oh no, that's the grass. Oh yeah, I think I beat the Impreza. That actually took a lot more tries than I thought. To be honest, that was I was really, like, really trying on that part, man. But now as a Subaru driver, I'm going to have to do my best to beat that time another time as well. Maybe I'll get the 2.2B out and beat it, and then the Evo 6 will come out, and then it'll just keep going. But, yeah, not too bad. It started feeling a lot better after I really, like, I don't know exactly what I did differently, but I started to kind of, like, I guess maybe flick it in some more. Honestly, I wasn't really paying attention to exactly what I was doing. Maybe I was able to use throttle control a lot better. I honestly couldn't tell you. Maybe if I rewatch this, maybe I can tell you guys on the next stream. Or maybe I'll have Reese drive on the next stream. Who knows? If he wants to turn. Jeez. Well, it still isn't very reluctant to turn, but let's see if we can. I'm very. I think this Evo 4 can beat that 59.506. I think it can. Oh, I'm stuck behind mine. I stopped too early on that first corner, but I can do it. I can do it. Nope. Come on. Man, this thing is really like front heavy too. It just looking at the Ghost replay, the way it stops, literally all the weight goes on the front wheels for a good minute too. Come on. I've lost so much speed on that corner. Yeah, I don't think I can redo that last lap. I really don't think I can. Oh well. I think that was pretty good. It just wants to go straight. That was really bad. I think that's it. I think that's good for the Evo. I think that's probably the best lap time I can set on that thing. Because that was actually a little harder to drive than I thought. Now, the Impreza is on the bottom of the list right now. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's all right. I think now is a good time to end the stream. That's pretty good. We got 4 good cars in. The legends of the 90s. We got the feel of them. We got to talk a little bit about how they drive. At least the GTR and the STI were obviously compared to what we've driven in real life as well. Haven't driven an Evo 4 yet. I'm building one, but it's underneath as an Evo 8, but they're about the same anyway. Just newer technology. And the RX-7, I actually haven't driven any RX-7s yet, so couldn't really make a fair comparison, but that thing is fast, I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, I guess this is it for the stream. Hope to see you guys again next time on some more quarantine coronavirus stream. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Sam, what are you doing? Go say bye to everybody. Go say bye to everybody. What's up?